So in my last video, I just realized I forgot to do the controller. Did everything except that controller. So the controller, let me get some blocks. And this is going to be a really short video. It's just going to be the controller, how the controller works. So we're going to have just some blocks. We'll put the controller on the blocks with a bearing as well, because controllers control bearings. So I can link that up to that bearing. So the blue is positive, the red is negative, so keep that in mind. So if I put in a positive value in the controller, it'll rotate clockwise. If I put in a negative value, it'll rotate counterclockwise. So if I go into the controller, you can see there's like 10 or 11 steps across. So the first one is what it starts at. So if I put it at 30, that means it starts there. We're also going to need a switch or some linking trigger. It could be a sensor, it could be a switch, button, it could be a logic gate, it could be a timer, any of those. You can also hook controllers into seats. So I guess since I have a video of the controller, I might show that off as well. So 30 is just where it starts, and then I can put in these values in a sequence, and that's what it'll do after I turn on the trigger linked into it. So let's say I want it to go back 30, and then I want it to go 30, 40, 45, and then I want it to go back 45, and I want it to go back 15, and then, yeah, and you can keep doing that until you get to here. And then this changes how fast it will do that, so I can turn that on. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, so you can see now it's doing what we plugged in the controller. And, okay, it's already done. Wow. So I can turn this off, and it'll go backwards through the steps, as you can see, back to the starting point. And then I can slow this down as well, and that means it'll do it very slowly, obviously. So I'm going to put it back on fast. And you may have also seen in the bottom corner, after it's finished, I'll show this off, there's a loop button. So I can press the loop, and that just means it'll repeat what it just did over and over again. So, yeah. So you can see now it's going back through the steps and doing them again and again. So that's all the loop does. Now also, let me show this how it works with the seat. I'm gonna disconnect this bearing and reconnect it just to clear the programming, because I want to change what I'm doing with this. We're just gonna put like 45 degrees in there, and we're gonna put it on loop. For it to work with the seat, it has to be, well, it doesn't have to be on loop, but okay, yeah, I guess I'll show both ways. We're gonna go grab a driver's seat. So we'll just, yeah, I need a platform to put this on. Okay, so we got a platform. Put the driver's seat on there. Doesn't really matter how it looks. Okay, then we'll connect the driver's seat into the controller. And since it's on loop, I press forward in the driver's seat, and that block rotates. Then when I stop, it'll go to the nearest, or the last, I'm not sure if it's nearest or last, it'll go to the last like 15-degree angle that it hit. And then if I do backwards, it goes the other way. So that's kind of cool. You can use these connected to a seat, and you can use those for a lot of cool things. The only problem is it's not very quickly responsive. So, yeah, you don't want to, you got to be careful using this. Then if I take it off loop, you can see I can still use it. It'll go 45 like I have in the controller, right? But it won't go past that because it's not looped, so it won't keep going, and then I can press backwards and it'll go backwards through the steps. So yeah, you can just kind of select a step in here. So I guess you could use that for certain things. I haven't found a way for it yet, but I know there are ways. So sorry I forgot about this in the last video. Yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like. If you really enjoyed, I guess you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and oh yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to leave those in the comments, and I'll try to respond. I should be able to pretty quickly, because yeah, as I said, this is a very small YouTube channel. See ya.